Love Hurts, starring Kiwi Kwan. This has some spots. Hi, thank you for tuning in to the Tom Bottelsen Show. Yeah, this is going to be a quick review for Love Hurts with Kiwi Kwan. I am right now in Des Moines. I am in Des Moines, Iowa, performing with A Beautiful Noise, the Neil Diamond musical, and this is the first city where I performed as Neil Now, which is the lead, opposite the lead. Neil Now is, he's the older version of Neil Diamond in the show. He's narrating the story, and then Neil then comes out to perform all of the songs, and Neil then is being played by Nick Fradiani, who a lot of you might know from American Idol and doing this show for the past 2 years. He's amazing. He's really amazing. But this is the first time I've gotten to go up and perform this role. It has been a dream, an absolute dream performance, chance, opportunity. The cast and the crew and everybody involved in this show are so amazing and loving and caring. Such a beautiful family to be a part of, really, honestly. I was in Fayetteville, Arkansas last week, and I have to give a quick shout out to my buddy Travis, who came to visit me. He's one of my subscribers and the first subscriber ever to come to one of my shows. And I got to meet him, and I got to meet you and hang out with you and share some stories. It was so great to hang out with you, Travis. And I'm going to post a link to his channel in the description. So go and visit him and go and hang out. I was really, honestly, such a wonderful experience to hang out with you. So, Love Hurts. This is, I'm gonna have to look at my notes for pronunciations on stuff. This is starring Kiwi Kwan, who of course you know from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom and Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I love that movie. It's such a, oh, that movie wrecks me. That movie absolutely wrecked me. What a wonderful movie that is on so many levels. This movie also stars Ariana DeBose, Sean Astin, Daniel Wu, Mustafa Shakir might be my favorite actor in this show. By the way, show. I say show for everything. Television shows, movies, anything, I just call a show. It's just, that's what I use. I was asked about that the other day. By Mustafa Shakir is one of my favorite actors in the show. He plays a disturbed murder poet, and it's a wonderful performance. And then, of course, there's Rhys Darby, and Marshawn Lynch is in this, which I forgot that he was in this, and I kept seeing his face and going, like, who is that? Why don't I know who that is? Why can't I put that together? And then I remember, oh my God, it's Marshawn Lynch, former football player. He's really good. He's really good. I hope he continues with this part of his career. I was impressed. I was really impressed by that. So this movie is directed by Jonathan Eusebio. Jonathan Eusebio, who is a stunt coordinator, stunt actor, stunt performer. He's got a list of stunt credits as long as my arm. He's got some serious cred in that game, and this is his directorial debut. So when this movie started, I thought, okay, this is going to be an action movie like a Jackie Chan movie. There's a lot of intricate stunts, there's a lot of violence, but there's a heavy influence on comedy, a lot like a Jackie Chan movie is. And I thought, okay, that's what I'm going to watch. Is there a script to this movie? No, there isn't. There really isn't. There's very little script. This movie's not even an hour and a half long, which is good for an action movie for me. Get in, get out, just be wowed by what's going on screen. But it's got the standard action tropes. It's got the I'm retired. I don't do that anymore. I used to be a murderous guy, doing some murdering, but I don't do that anymore. I'm retired. And then they pull him back in because he wasn't going to be there. I mean, yeah. It's got that trope. It's got the opposing brothers, which is another action movie thing. My brother does this, but I do this with a yin and the yang, and we're constantly in battle with one another. And I can't go back to the old way of life. I can't do that because my brother this and my brother that, because I'm in love with the woman and I had to fake her death. These are all very well-known action tropes, and I love stuff like that, as you know. I love stuff like that. But this movie feels like the stunt coordinator, the action star, had a bunch of ideas of stunts he wanted to perform and how he wanted to do it. and the script became second, even third on a lot of this. But this movie has some spots. This movie has some spots that I enjoyed, that I didn't mind. But the rest of it felt like, well, why did they do that? Because somebody wanted the idea. It's a little too gross for me for no reason. It's ultra violent and ultra gross in certain things. It's got a couple of weird things, like there's some knives in the shoes. I'm sure the stunt coordinator said, I've got this idea. What if a guy had the knives in his shoes and he loaded them into his sleeves and then he'd fight with them? That's how he kept them when he walked around with them. Like, isn't that a neat idea? Yeah, sure, let's put that into a movie, and then that's in a movie. Well, first of all, Kiwi Kwan, I love. He's great. He's a very likable character and a very likable actor. When you see him, you're rooting for him. And to see him kick ass is also great, To see him absolutely kick ass is a fun thing to watch. But the movie kind of falls apart for me on a lot of levels, because I am very character driven. I want to know about the characters and why they're doing the things that they are doing. But again, it is under an hour and a half. You get in, you get out, you have a good time, you laugh a little bit. The second you start to like the character, they change, and then you're off on a new road. I'm going to be looking for a lot from Jonathan Eusebio, because I know this won't be his last movie. He's going to get another one and another one and another one. And for a first offering, it's fun, but it misses on some levels. It was fun, but it missed. It missed on some levels for me. Yeah, but I'll be watching the next one. Better believe I'll be watching the next one. This is Love Hurts. Didn't hurt that bad, but it hurt. It hurt a little bit. That'll do it for my review of Love Hurts. You should watch it. Why not? It's on, I think I saw it on Amazon Prime or HBO Max. I can't recall. It was part of the subscription. So, if you're paying for it anyways, throw it on. Throw it on. Won't hurt you at all. It's fun stuff. Like and subscribe if you like this content. Hit that notification bell so you know when my stuff drops. It drops on Sunday. I'm looking for a new thing. The lady and I are watching Task. Are you watching Task? It is a murder mystery. Not a murder mystery. It's a cop drama. It's very dramatic, but what it is, after like the second episode, it's a thriller. Every episode, I am on the edge of my seat going, what's going on? Well, what happened? Oh, like everything. Like my lady can't watch something that's scary. She watches it like this. And so we've been watching it together online on FaceTime at the same time. And she's always like, I can't look. She's looking at me on the screen. She's up like this. It's really tense. It's really good. So watch Task if you get a chance to watch that. I am ready to watch Tron Ares. I haven't watched it yet, but because I have lots of travel time, I've been watching movies backstage. I've been watching movies on the plane, on the bus. I watched the original Tron, and I watched the sequel to Tron, whose name I can't remember. That one. I got lots of feelings about Tron because, my goodness, it's not my jam, but every time I watch it, I go, I'm drawn back. So I'm going to see Tron Ares, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Star Trek Academy, Starfleet Academy, which comes out, I believe, in January, release date. Lots of new stuff. The Neil Diamond musical goes to Fort Worth, Texas next, and I hope to see you there. If you have any suggestions for Fort Worth, if you know of any game stores or any comic book stores or anything I should see while I'm there, post it in the comments. I'm going to be in Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah. So till I see you next time, as always, peace, love, live long, and prosper. And I mean it.